Do you spend them? The top 3 ultra-rare and most valuable $1 worth a lot of big money? Could you have these hiding in your pocket change? These rare 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollars worth thousands to $10,000s of dollars? This could be a life-changing discovery. So don't blink, you don't want to miss this. What if I told you that a simple $1 coin could be worth a staggering $1,000 to $5,000 or even more? That's right. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar has some mind-blowing errors that make it one of the most valuable modern coins out there. The history of the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar. The Susan B. Anthony dollar was introduced in 1979 as the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical woman, the famous women's rights activist Susan B. Anthony. The goal? To replace the bulky Eisenhower dollar with a smaller, more convenient coin for everyday use. However, due to its similarity in size to the quarter, the coin never gained much popularity in circulation. But here's the shocker. Certain rare versions of this coin are now worth thousands. The rarest 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar varieties and errors. There are 2 major types of the 1979 dollar, and one is significantly more valuable than the other. The 1979 Type 1 Filled S. The first version of the 1979 proof dollar features a filled S mint mark, which appears more like a blob. This is the more common variety, and isn't as valuable as the Type 2 version. The 1979 Type 2 Clear S. The Holy Grail. This is where the big money is. The Type 2 variety features a clear, well-defined S mint mark. These were struck using a new punch, and only a small number of these coins were produced. Value. In pristine condition, PR 69 to PR 70. These can sell for $1,000 to $5,000 or more. How to identify it? Get a magnifying glass and closely inspect the S mint mark. If it looks crisp, sharp, and distinct, congratulations. You might be sitting on a fortune. Other valuable 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar errors, beyond the rare Type 2 Clear S proof coin, there are also a few notable errors that can skyrocket the value of your 1979 dollar. The 1979 P wide rim / near date dollars. Most 1979 P dollars have a narrow rim, leaving a noticeable gap between the date and the rim. The rare variety has a wider rim, pushing the date closer to the edge of the coin. Value. In high-grade condition, these can fetch anywhere from $500 to $2,500. Off-center strikes. Some 1979 dollars were struck off-center, meaning the design is shifted from its intended position. The greater the off-center error, the higher the value. Some of these coins can sell for $1,000 or more. Double die errors. This occurs when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering or images. A strong double die error could mean big money, potentially over $5,000. How much are these coins really worth today? Let's talk real numbers. Recent auction records show that a 1979 Type 2 Clear PR 70 Deep Cameo sold for over $4,600. A 1979 P Wide Rim MS 67 fetched a whopping $2,500. Various error coins with off-center strikes and double dies have sold in the $1,000 to $5,000 range. If you have one of these rare coins in near-perfect condition, it could mean a serious payday. What if I told you that a simple $1 coin could be worth a staggering $1,000 to $5,000 or even more? That's right. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar has some mind-blowing errors that make it one of the most valuable modern coins out there. Could you have one hiding in your pocket change? This could be a life-changing discovery. So don't blink. You don't want to miss this. The history of the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar. The Susan B. Anthony dollar was introduced in 1979 as the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical woman, the famous women's rights activist Susan B. Anthony. The goal? To replace the bulky Eisenhower dollar with a smaller, more convenient coin for everyday use. However, due to its similarity in size to the quarter, the coin never gained much popularity in circulation. But here's the shocker. Certain rare versions of this coin are now worth thousands. The rarest 1979-D Susan B. Anthony dollar varieties and errors. Unlike the 1979 S-proof coin, the 1979 D dollar was struck for general circulation at the Denver Mint. However, this coin is not without its valuable errors. 1979-D double die obverse. This error occurs when the die strikes the coin more than once, causing a doubling effect on the date, lettering, or design elements. A strong doubled die on the obverse can significantly increase the value. Depending on the grade and prominence of the doubling, these can sell for $1,000 to $5,000. 1979 D off-center strike. If the coin is struck off-center, the design will appear misaligned, making it a sought-after error. The greater the off-center shift, the higher the value. Coins with significant off-center errors can be worth $500 to $2,500 or more. 1979 D struck on wrong planche. Some Susan B. Anthony dollars were mistakenly struck on planches meant for other denominations like quarters or foreign coins. These ultra-rare errors are highly collectible. Value. Depending on the type of planche, these can fetch $2,000 to $5,000. 1979-D weak strike or missing clad layer. Some coins show a weak or missing strike, leading to a faint or barely visible design. Others have a missing clad layer, exposing the copper core underneath. Value. Depending on the severity, these errors can be worth $1,000 or more. How much are these coins really worth today? Let's talk real numbers. Recent auction records show that a 1979D double die MS66 sold for over $3,500. A 1979-D off-center strike MS65 fetched a whopping $2,000. Various error coins with missing clad layers or wrong planches have sold in the $1,000 to $5,000 range. If you have one of these rare coins in near perfect condition, it could mean a serious payday. Where to sell your rare Susan B. Anthony dollar? If you think you have a valuable 1979 D dollar, here's what you need to do next. Verify your coin. Compare it with online images or have it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. Auction it off. Rare coins sell best at big auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, or eBay for graded coins. Coin dealers and shows. Reputable dealers and coin shows can also help you get top dollar for your rare find. What if I told you that a simple $1 coin in your collection could be worth $1,000, $5,000, or even $10,000? That's right. The 1979 P Susan B. Anthony dollar with rare errors is one of the most sought-after finds by collectors. And some of these mistakes make the coin worth an absolute fortune. Could you be holding one of these valuable coins without even knowing it? Stick around, because we're diving into the rarest 1979 P Susan B. Anthony dollar errors that could make you thousands of dollars richer. History of the 1979 P Susan B. Anthony dollar. The Susan B. Anthony dollar was introduced in 1979 as a replacement for the Eisenhower dollar. The goal was to create a smaller, more convenient dollar coin for everyday transactions. However, the coin was often confused with quarters due to its size, leading to its unpopularity and eventual discontinuation in 1981, except for a brief return in 1999. What makes the 1979 P dollar unique is the variety of minting errors that occurred during its production, some of which can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Top 1,979 P error varieties worth big monies. Let's go over the most valuable error varieties of the 1979 P Susan B. Anthony dollar that collectors are paying huge amounts for. 1979 P wide rim, near date, error, 1,000 to 10,000 plus. One of the most famous errors, the wide rim variety, features the date positioned closer to the rim than usual. The regular version has more space between the date and the rim, But the rare wide rim variety is in high demand. In high-grade condition, these coins have sold for over $10,000 at auction. 1979 P. Double die obverse DDO, 2000 to 8000 plus A double die error occurs when the coin design is struck twice, causing visible doubling on letters or numbers. Look for doubling on the words liberty or in God we trust. These coins in mint state condition have fetched thousands at auctions. 1979 P off-center strike, 1,500 to 7,000 plus, if the blank plancher, coin metal, is not correctly positioned during striking. The design can be shifted off-center. Coins with severe misalignment, 50% or more, can fetch thousands from collectors. 1979 P clashed dies error, 1,000 to 5,000 plus. A clashed die error happens when the dies strike each other without a plancher in between, leaving faint outlines of the opposite side's design. Some 1979 P dollars show parts of the reverse design on the obverse, making them highly collectible. 1979 P struck on wrong plancher, 3,000 to 10,000 plus. Some 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollars were mistakenly struck on planchers meant for quarters or foreign coins. These error coins have unusual weights and sizes, making them incredibly rare and valuable. Recent auction sales and record-breaking prices. These rare 1979 P error coins have fetched huge amounts at auctions. Check out these recent sales. A 1979 P wide rim dollar in MS-67 sold for $12,000 at a major coin auction. A 1979 P double die in MS-66 fetched $7,800 at heritage auctions. A 1979 P struck on quarter plancher went for $9,500 due to its rarity. Prices continue to rise as demand grows for these error coins.